G'day guys, just thought I'd make this video for people that have been asking me on Facebook on the kayak pages, and a couple of comments on my YouTube clips and stuff like that. Do I still have the Berkly? How did it go? I don't have the Berkly anymore. I took it back. I had issues with the buoyancy on the kayak. So when I bought the kayak, I was under the assumption that the load rating was much higher than I found out after the pin notice. So when I went fishing in the Yarra, when I went fishing at Lake Marwala, when I went fishing in the kayak at the Ovens River, it was all right. It was all right, you know. It sat a bit low, but it was all right. I really loved the storage. I took a risk on the kayak. I took a risk because obviously there was that one YouTube video of the guy and the kayak was sinking. We're talking about the Berkly 2.9 angler fishing kayak at the minute. I did about 20 hours, and after the comments and the fact that, you know, I actually remembered that I'd done 20 hours, well, here's the review. I went to Lake Nalakudi, and you know, it was 3 or 4 knots of wind, and it nearly capsized on me several times just from the small waves just lapping up against the kayak. That was about the time that I found out about the pin notice about the load rating being incorrect, and the load rating being 95 kilos. And after that, I'm like, stuff this, I'm going to take the kayak back, I'm going to get my money back. So now I've got the H2O Safari Murray, or whatever you want to call it. I bought one secondhand the next day after I took it back. Storage is absolutely shit house, but the buoyancy is really good. I can stand up on it, no problem. Can hang my legs over the side. I can do whatever I need to do. G'day, Brian. Just making a YouTube video, mate. I'm just making a YouTube video. Yeah, well, now you're on the YouTube. Yep, I'm just doing a review. Yeah, so anyway, I took it back. I told him that it was taking on water into the hull. I wanted to have every best chance that I could of getting my money back, which I did. Anaconda were really, really good about that. No issue there. The next day I went and bought the Murray second hand for $5.50. So the Berkly never took on water. It didn't sink. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. It's just probably suited for somebody that's 75 kilos. With a load rating of 90 kilos, 95 kilos, yeah, you probably want to be 70, 75 kilos, and it's no problem. So when I speak about the 2 Berkly kayaks taking on water at the Ovens River in one of my videos, that wasn't it. I was taking the piss. That was before I'd been to Lake Nalakudi, and that was before I found out about the pin notice for the weight limit on the kayak. So after I went to Lake Nalakudi and had 3 or 4 knots of wind, had a really hard time controlling the kayak, and spending more time balancing the kayak and trying to get back to shore than actually fishing. That's when I said, stuff this, I'm going to take it back. So that kayak that I took back there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's not taking on water. I never had any issues with it, but the load rating was, I just thought that the kayak always sat low in the water. Being 90 kilos, 95 kilos myself, I just thought that it sat low in the water, when really I was probably maxing out the weight limit on the kayak. So that's where it's at pretty much. So I've got the Murray now, more videos to come, and it's got shit storage. I'll say that straight off the bat. Don't like the storage, it's crap. You put stuff in the little bags, and you know, the little snap ring falls down into the hull, and then you're trying to find your bags in the hull. I'll get around that, that's okay. I found out very quickly that the most important thing with the kayak is the buoyancy. So anyway, for everyone that wanted to know what's going on and what happened to the Berkly, or did it work or didn't work. It did work. Yeah, it'll be good for your 16-year-old daughter or something. I don't know, your 12-year-old son or whatever at 70 kilos, or if you're a jockey or whatever you are. Yeah, it's a perfect kayak. I really miss the storage systems and everything like that. I took a risk when I first bought it because I'd seen that one video on YouTube where the kayak was actually sinking. The bloke was sitting in it and he's recording it taking on water. I don't know if that was because it was taking on water or because he was too heavy. I don't know. I have no idea. The video was only like 20 seconds long. So anyway, just to help all you guys out there and hopefully save some headaches, well, women, whatever. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what went down. And videos from now on will be in the Murray. So good luck with your fishing and kayaking and everything else. I hope I've saved people a few pennies. This is a bit of an exercise for me. This is the outcome. So anyway, yeah, take care.